What's up, everybody? It's me, Troy, and I'm here to present you guys a random video because I've been doing a couple of random videos on my site, and I'm gonna give you one today. Really, what it turns out is that sometimes when I'm filming my booktube videos, I'm actually filming like 30 and 40 minutes worth of footage. You know, footage is not the right term because it makes us feel like we're on an episode of Mysteries at the Museum. Hello, we're not doing that today. But the point is that I usually cut all of that information out, or those skits, so to speak, and I'm left with just talking about books, which is okay because that's the whole purpose. But I hate having to delete some of the stuff that I'm talking about in between. But I'm gonna do this today. I'm just gonna make a straight video of something that I've wanted to get out for a long time, and that is working in retail. Oh, Jesus, help me, Lord, help me, Jesus. I want to talk about working in retail because that is where I'm at right now, and it's just very important for me to get this off my chest for those who can relate. If you can relate, say amen. Amen. Okay, anyway, first I just gotta say I work at a retail place. It is a gas station. It's a gas station slash convenience store slash deli. And let me tell you, when I say I cannot wait for PCH to come knocking on my door like this, to wake me up out of my sleep with a basket of balloons, flowers, and a big fat ass check that says that I no longer have to work in retail, or just let me take that money and invest it in myself doing something that I want to do. If you don't know what PCH is Publishers Clearinghouse. No, I don't play the games, but sometimes I do. It varies, but my point is that when that check comes into the mail or when they come to my house, I'm going to pick up my cell phone and be like, doo, 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 doo. Hello, this is Troy. I'm not calling to call in. I'm calling to say I'm no longer coming to work for you guys anymore. So you need to find someone else to fill my shoes. And if you don't do that, then hey, I hate it for you, shawty. What's that? End call. Click. Oh, that is a dream of mine. So yes, I'm willing to pay the taxes on that damn check, and then I'm just gonna put that check and invest it towards my future. Not having to work in retail or anything in general like this ever again. I've been doing it for a long time. I've worked so many different jobs, and my expiration date, or my expiration, is usually within 2 years. At this job I'm working now, it's 2 years and probably about 6 months. Recently I've transferred from one store to another store. The store that I was at first was like where I started at. It was super busy, high tension, people coming in there left and right, left and right, left and right all day long. And the other store that I work at now, it is a little slower, but the feeling is kind of somewhat of the same. And what I mean by the feeling is that I am, with all the cashiers that we have, I am always the only one standing up at that register for those full 8 hours of my shift, ringing up customers. Now, of course, there's little times when I'm doing things outside of that, but in the general sense, I'm up there by myself while all of my other associates are out doing, you know, whatever they need to do on the floor. They're checking the coffee, checking the fountain drinks, changing the trash, this, and the third. And they're usually doing these things to keep or to avoid being at the register. So it's like, regardless of whether I'm good or not at the register, you know, they be like, oh, well, you know, you be having a handle on it. You know how to have your till straight, and you know how to, you know, you engage with the customers, you like to be, you know, have fun with them, all this, that, and the third, stuff that I don't care to talk about, really. It is just like, well, that's not an excuse to leave me at this register by myself, because many of those associates, girl, let me tell you, they are out there, they got their cigarettes, honey, they be out there smoking their cigarettes, they be out, take the little trash can out behind the building where a cottonmouth snake is actually in the drain. I saw it peek its head out, and it freaked the hell out of me and almost threw up. But they're out there, you know, behind the building on their cell phones, they're eating their salads and their sandwiches, and meanwhile I'm standing at the register with my blood sugar low, about to hit the floor and end up in the hospital. I'd be like, okay, well, you're just not coming back in. I've had a line of people just come through. You're just not pulling the trash in. Where have you been? Huh? Where have you been? Like, I need some jelly beans or something here. You know, they just still seem to get it. But anyway, you know, just, we're gonna move on. So the other thing that I really cannot stand about working at retail, and I have to get all this stuff out, is customers who don't speak when you say hello. I say hello to everybody. Every single customer that comes in there, I'm like, hey, how are you doing? I mean, how are you doing? Just a general introduction to break the ice and let's get this transaction over with, because really I'm trying to hurry and get you out of my face. But I cannot stand these customers that come in and when you ask them how they're doing, they're like, I'd be like, that's not a damn response. That doesn't work for me. Hello, it was his 50th birthday. That's not a valid response for me, for you to grunt at me like some Teutonic whatever the hell else they used to have back then in those days. Because it's like, if I can take the time to say hello to you, and outside of the my resting bitch face, because to get out of having resting bitch face, you have to raise your eyebrows to me anyway. So I'm like, hello, how are you doing? Instead of, hello, how are you doing? Just give me the satisfaction, the smallest satisfaction of just saying I'm doing fine, thank you. So if customers can't do that and they give me grunts, then I'm just like, you know what, let me hurry and get you out of my face, because you're tired. I gotta go. It's hot. My camera's running out.